what's the top curve, sine or cosine? And the bottom one. And then I made you do horizontal strips here. So again, I don't really care about the answer. What I care about is that you can demonstrate to me that you understood the process. So even though there's an easier way to do this problem, I want you to show me that you know how to do it. And do you see that there are two fundamentally different types of horizontal strips here? And some of them have the y equals sine x as their boundary, and some have the y equals cosine x. So what do I do when that happens? I'm going to split it up into two pieces. So we'll call this piece B1, and we'll call that piece B2. So let's look at the B1 stuff. The strip looks like this. Is this a dx or a dy? It is a dy. So the area of a rectangle is base times the height. And is that base a horizontal or vertical distance? Horizontal, what letter measures horizontal things? X. So on the right side of this blue strip, what's the x value? Yeah, and actually I should have copied it over from here. Because it's the vertical line, x equals pi over 2. And for the right side of the strip, well, we've got y equals sine of x, which I'll write as sine as x equals y. What's x? Inverse sine. That's why inverses were invented, to let us turn that equation around. So the right side is x equals pi over 2. Left side is x equals arc sine of y. So this distance is going to be pi over 2 minus arc sine. So base times height is the area of the rectangle, and the integral adds all those up. And for region B1, what's the smallest y value for region B1? No, B1 starts up here. 1 over square root of 2. And I forgot to put it here. So, if we're at the sine graph, if the x coordinate is pi over 2, is the y coordinate? So this point is pi over 2, 1. So B1 looks like that. And hopefully, just a little faster, but B2 is dy. X equals pi over 2 on this side. And what's x on the other side? Yeah, the green one ends up here. Y is cosine of x, or x is arc cosine of y. So it's pretty much exactly the same picture, except it's a cosine graph instead of a sine graph on the left side. So base times height. And this is for region B2. There's the axis. This is the point 0, 0. You know that point there. Are we indexing these slices with x values or with y values? Y values. So what's the y value for the very bottom of B2? 0. And what's the y value for the topmost slice in B2? Whatever. So just so we're clear, it's how do I get the entire area here? Add them up. So this plus that ends up giving me B2 area. Again, I know you could have solved this easier with vertical strips. I'm more interested is, can you find areas with vertical strips and with horizontal strips? Erase over here and start the next one. Copy it over. If you have any questions, stop me.